the UFC Octagon returns one more time for its September showcase in Sydney, Australia, featuring some of the fan favorites on the card. Starting the main event, the Australian home athlete Tyson Pedro against Anton Turkers, followed by the New Zealand heavyweight Tafa clan athlete Justin Tafa against Austin Lane. Setting the tone for the co-main event, the featherweight Manel Kape will clash against Felipe dos Santos. Then, heavyweight TUIVASA, the OG Aussie of the promotion, will face the Russian fighter Alexander Volkov in the co-main event. And no better representative to close the night in the main event, the man from Auckland, New Zealand, UFC middleweight champion ISREAL Adesanya. He will defend his 185-pound crown in the main event of UFC 293 against the top 5 standout, itching to upset the hometown favorite, unfiltered, raw American Sean Strickland. But before UFC 293 descend on Sydney, Australia, first get ready for a showdown of UFC 293. Nigerian-born New Zealander ISREAL Adesanya is the most popular superstar in combat sports today. In less than 2 years in the promotion, he was considered the best middleweight ever, a champion who never ducks any challenger, any contender, a champion who meets the challenge head-on. He makes sure to impress, inspire, and to engage with the world. His persona solidifies the aura of him being a champion that explains the growing popularity amongst the fan. Once the untouchable champion, his reign was going smooth. It was all high until a former foe, a former boogeyman of his career at MSG Arena, the former foe from kickboxing, took it all from the champion.
Two more! Down goes the champion! And new Alex Pereira, the undisputed middleweight champion! I don't believe it!
I know this guy's mentioned the title, so I ran it back.
But it was only him who believed on himself when everyone thought like few other fighters in the organization had numbers on their foe. Adesanya might not be able to win this battle as he is down by 3-0. But he manifested it, believed it, and got to live it. But the last win over Alex Pereira, it took something from the champion when he revealed his grudge against the son of Alex Pereira. From there on to his grudge against Darcis Duplessis.
That pissed me off, and that's why he's my next fight.
After defeating Robert Whittaker, earned his spot to challenge ISREAL Adesanya. A dark side of him came out that may have carnaged his image, and it would have turned really ugly if this fight happened at UFC 293. But because Duplessis felt he doesn't have to rush anything, he opened the championship doors for number 5 ranked middleweight fighter Sean Strickland, who's been teasing and calling out the champion. From the day he got onto press conference stage, he's been vocal and getting onto the nerve of the champion. He carried on the narrative of the Chinese fighter, the statement Izzy made during his early days.
And I'll bring it to the weigh-in for you guys. Now I'll hand him his little Chinese flag that says slut, just for Izzy.
Behind his big mouth persona, there is a well-rounded fighter inside him. He is a high-level wrestler, but the dog in him doesn't allow him to wrestle.
Fights with everybody. I mean, he's notorious for it. He doesn't give a rip, is the best way I can put it, and that's a fact, I promise you.
He is the kind of fighter who believes the best way to become best fighter is to fight. And his motivation comes from competing. In all the verbal exchanges and humor of the banter, Sean is a strong middleweight fighter. Combine it with freakish gas tank. If the fight gets really ugly, Sean has better chances to win this fight against the reigning champion. The metals of these two fighters will be tested at UFC 293. And now, there's no way out.